on Saturday, I just came back from Tanzania. And the reason I went to Tanzania was to benchmark on how they record their debt. And of course, we have a report. We were a team of 10 with people from the debt office, as well as the Central Bank of Kenya. And what we saw was totally out of this world. Tanzania is far ahead. They have a debt register that is so accurate. They have unqualified audit report as a debt office. They have integrated their debt register with their IFMIS, the IFMIS of that place. It is totally integrated. They have also integrated their HR system with the IFMIS. And they are already on accrual basis of accounting, as well as the treasury single account. And so everybody in Tanzania, from parliament to police, all get their salaries the same day at the press of a button. So all their systems are integrated. Now, I can tell you that our treasury here has this system, but as a standalone, it is called Meridian. Meridian is a debt tracking, a public debt tracking system. But if it is not integrated with the other systems, then it cannot work. It still gives us piecemeal information. So in Tanzania, with their single treasury account, they are able to manage their cash flows in such a way that overdraft is a vocabulary they don't use. All the government cash flows are managed together. Indeed, we found that their debt is requisitioned 1 month in advance on a schedule. So there is a lot more that we saw in a system that works, a system that is integrated and where systems are operating. So what we found... The mic? Yes, they started in 2017. They started in 2017 implementing the debt register, and currently they have perfected now the integration of all those. Secondly, we found that they have a debt governance system where debt is first of all assessed by a technical committee and a steering committee before being approved by the cabinet. So debt goes through 3 stages. So we found that back here, we may be signing the debt contracts before they are even read. And there they told us that getting debt is a procurement process. So they said all the lenders must make proposals, any interested lenders make proposals, and they look at the proposals to assess that the terms are favorable to us as the borrower. So the whole debt governance process we found could be our Waterloo, because here we are not going through that procurement process. It's really a concept that you get the most favorable terms for your borrowing, so that you are not surprised when the lender tells you you are supposed to pay this, you're supposed to pay that, and you are not even prepared for that. So you went further to ask, is there any reason why we should listen to what the Bretton Woods tell us? For instance, they told us lay off the staff in the 1990s, and later they told us this and that. That is precisely the reason for the governance process of how we deal with the lenders. Whatever conditions they give must be thoroughly scrutinized in the interest of the country as a borrower. So sometimes their interest may outweigh our interest. So it's not always that they want us to do things because they think it's good for us. It is just that the things they tell us are good for them and not necessarily good for us. Is there a possibility that we may have a debt-free Kenya? I cannot promise you that.